Bills Roundup presented by Paytech Energy, your advocate for informed energy decisions.
Finally get to come back home.
Feel good?
Yes, it's been way too long.
With the NFL lockout in the rearview mirror, Bills players made their way back to One Bills Drive for the first time this offseason. Bills CEO Russ Brandon, GM Buddy Nix, and head coach Chan Gailey were there to welcome the first arrival through the door, Ryan Fitzpatrick, who is pumped to be the starting quarterback from the get-go.
I'm always excited going into the season, but it's a whole different deal when you're the guy. You know, it's exciting to get everything started, but as the backup, you know, I guess that excitement level can only be so high. So, you know, now being the starter, being the guy, I'm ready. You know, as you saw by getting here, I've been waiting and ready to do it.
Fitzpatrick made a point of working with as many of his wide receivers as possible during the lockout in his native Arizona and in western New York. Buffalo's wideouts feel they can hit the ground running.
I believe so. I mean, we're all athletes. Athletes adjust, you know what I'm saying? And I think we'll come in and we'll be good. All we gotta do is get the plays down, and you know what I'm saying, our talent and our intelligence to do the rest. You know, so I think we'll be fine. You know, no OTAs is tough. I can't say that it's not tough, but I think we'll be all right.
Players are now able to train at One Bills Drive, and there will be meetings leading up until training camp with the report date Friday when physicals will be taken. The first practice is expected to take place on Saturday. It's uncharted territory for Buffalo's coaching staff with less time to prepare and more restrictive practice rules, but Chan Gailey has a plan in place.
As long as everybody's under the same set of rules, you don't feel like anybody's getting any type of advantage. So we'll get done what we need to get done via, you know, it may not be shorts practice, it may be a walkthrough instead of a shorts practice, but we'll get it done. It's going to take a little bit longer to get everything in. The installation process will be a slower process than it has been in the past because you don't have as many practices, but you will eventually get there. It's just going to take a little bit longer.
Buffalo's front office was already busy trying to fill out the roster as they were able to negotiate with veteran free agents, draft choices, and sign rookie free agents on Tuesday. Nix and his staff have about 25 roster spots to fill, and he hopes to fill 2 of those spots with Paul Posluszny and Drayton Florence.
We're going to try to sign them both. You know, we'd like to. Obviously, we hope they want to be here. If they, you know, they'll have other offers, I'm sure, but our goal is we would like to keep both those guys.
Free agents cannot be signed until Friday at 6 p.m. and represents just one part of the roster chaos that has ensued this week. Tuesday was more about the players regrouping with the coaches as they finally begin preparations for the 2011 season.
It's like getting your first house, or, you know what I'm saying? You know when you bought your first house and you walking up the driveway and you finally get in, it's like, dang, this is home. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel coming out there, pulling up in the driveway and walking up into the doors. It's like, okay, I'm back home. This is my second home or whatnot. So, you know, it felt good.
At One Bills Drive, I'm Chris Brown for Bills Roundup.